Let me see it.
Voila! One full soil analysis report that never existed.
You actually pulled it off.
I told you I would.
How did you get into Gil's office to make the switch?
With my trusty dust rag, sweetie.
What?
I dusted my way in like a cleaning lady. I went right over to the filing cabinet, put the right one in, and pulled this one out.
A cleaning lady? I wish I could have seen you.
You wouldn't have recognized me. Peter didn't.
Peter saw you?
Well, nobody recognized me. I really risked a lot there for you, Vicki.
For us, Nancy. You're the one who forged the report.
Yes, but it was your idea. Don't ever forget that it's your word against mine.
Look, Nancy, I'll just tear this up and then we can forget about it and it'll be the end of it, okay?
The end is not in sight. Not yet.
Stop joking, Nancy. The sooner we burn that piece of paper, the better.
The better for you, maybe, but not for me.
You?
Yeah, because once this thing goes up into flames, your tracks to the Canterbury complex are covered, aren't they? So you could just sit back and watch Gil's $1 million baby come crumbling down brick by brick.
Just like you would be doing.
Yeah, waiting for parole.
Oh, come on, Nancy. I've told you 1,000 times. If you drown, so do I.
Which is why it's every woman for herself right now. And this is my insurance policy.
Insurance?
Yeah, to keep you in line.
Nancy, my whole career is on the line because of this stupid plan of yours to get even with Gil.
See, that's exactly what I mean. My plan, but your idea. You were the one who wanted to get back at Gil and burn him.
Look, Nancy.
No, you look. Look, but you don't touch.
What are you going to do with it?
Hang on to it, sweetheart, in case you start playing that sweet and innocent game should someone come snooping around for information. You know, I'm looking at a lot of investments these days. And I look at you as just another one of those investments.
I don't understand you. I thought we were supposed to be friends.
We are. On my terms.
Your terms sound like blackmail.
Blackmail, no. Insurance, yes. This is a claim that I can cash in on any time I want.
And therefore, the obligations under said contract are terminated because of performance in accordance with the terms. Because of the estoppel of the 4th and 6th paragraphs.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on.
Again, Babs?
Look, I've got 2 hands, but I can only write with one of them, you know? What do you say we take 5?
It's got to be postmarked by noon.
We've got plenty of time. Here, give me a cup. There we go. Let's pour us another cup of coffee. And when I'm done, I'll deliver it in person, okay?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Just call me the Pony Express.
Yeah, that ought to get you on Charles' good side. This is a cover letter for one of his contracts.
Charles Carpenter has no good side.
Babs.
It's true, Harold. I mean, I'm just dirt under his feet. And you know it. He'd walk all over me if I'd let him.
Nobody's going to be doing any walking all over you. I see to that.
That's another thing that bothers me.
What?
Oh, just the fact that you have to be there to stick up for me all the time.
You complaining?
Not on your life.
That's good, because it is a service I have no intention of discontinuing.
Even if I become an embarrassment to you?
Embarrassment?
Well, I could, Harold. I mean, look, you hobnob with Charles Carpenter and all the other elite of Kingsley. And then you're seen with me. I mean, I'm even working for you. Once everybody hears about my past, your whole practice will probably go down the drain.
Oh, Babs, come on. Where in the world did you get a silly idea like that?
From the morning paper. There's a nice article in the Chronicle this morning about Ronnie Washington and how he's recovering in the prison hospital.
Where he can't get to you.
Yeah, maybe. But it also says in the article how the police picked up some of the girls in his stable.
So?
So, Harold, their name is in print. I mean, my stomach turned over. My name could have been in print.
Well, how in the world could that happen? You're not one of his girls anymore.
Oh, yeah, but I'm still not free from Ronnie.
Well, I mean, I guess I know how you feel about that. Lance's still on the loose and everything.
Oh, it's not that so much. I mean, I know I'm going to have to look over my shoulder for him for a while, but it's just that I can't let my guard down around anybody. Not when they still connect me with the street life.
Anybody who cares anything at all about you is not going to make that connection.
I'm not so sure about that. Take Miriam, for instance.
Miriam thinks the world of you.
Yeah, she does for now, but pretty soon she's going to have her kid to take care of, isn't she?
Well, yeah, it looks like that. I mean, Charles called from England the other day and said that Miriam and Eric are united once again, yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's just what you wanted.
Yeah. Not only that, they made reservations to fly back to Kingsley next week, all three of them.
So they're going to be a family again. Which just makes me ask the question, what would a girl like Miriam want with a broad like me when she's got a kid to take care of?
Yeah, come in.
Oh, hi.
Well, if it isn't the proud owners of a new home.
Okay, it's your turn.
Okay, what is it this time, boy or girl?
Girl.
Let's see, what about Lori?
Oh, come on, Ben. Now, we both agreed that we are not going to name our baby after me.
You know, I still can't get used to it.
Well, you better, because you're going to be a father.
No, I don't mean that. I mean hearing you say our baby. I thought I never would.
You know, I didn't even realize I said it.
Yeah, you did. 3 times last night, twice this morning.
So, are you counting?
Yep, I sure am. Hey. You in there? You doing okay? Tell me, what do you want to be named?
You know, I don't know how I could have ever denied us this happiness.
Well, don't worry. We'll make up for it.
Boy, I am right where I belong. Took me a long time to see it. It almost seems unreal.
You know, that's what you said about us when we first moved here.
Yeah, it was like an extended honeymoon.
I know. You had to practically kick me out the door to get me to the hospital. I didn't want to leave you. You know what?
What?
I feel the same way. I want to be with you every single minute.
You mean you want to be with us? Okay, now let's see if our baby is a boy.
There. You said it
Oh,
again.
no. What am I going to do with you?
Love me.
I do, Ben.
How does Amanda sound to you?
Oh, gosh. Amanda. Yeah, maybe, if it's a girl. And how does Scott sound if it's a boy?
Scott. After your father.
Yeah. Dave suggested it.
I think it's a very, very good suggestion.
Well, I am very, very glad you approve. Oh, you know, I kind of like the idea of giving you a son.
And this is what you have been waiting for.
Oh, finally.
Now, I need you to sign that everywhere I've marked it with an X where your name is written, and then you hand it over to Carla, and she'll do the same thing.
Oh, that sounds simple enough.
I've checked them all over.
Then it comes over to me for filing. Okay? I'm making room for you right now.
Yeah, well, we're gonna need all the room that we can get.
And
Boy,
don't-
I tell you, looks like we got ourselves an airtight mortgage here.
And don't forget the sales contract here. I'm going to give this to Carla first. Carla, you sign that same place where your name is, then you hand it over and he'll sign it.
Okay, I'll sign anything to get us into that house.
And to keep Nancy Lawson locked out. Speaking of locks, you better have those changed, Carla.
Oh, don't worry, we will.
I don't think you'll have to do any worrying about Nancy. I think you can relegate memories of her to the past. Right now, she has no legal right whatsoever to set one high-heel slipper on your property.
Oh, keep talking, Harold. It's like music to our ears.
Carla, maybe I should remind you that that property is not officially ours until we've made that last payment to the bank.
I know.
30 years from now.
I know, Gene, I know.
I don't think you'll have any trouble doing that. We worked out some pretty good terms.
And, you know, as soon as we're settled, you and Babs have to come over for dinner.
Hey, now that's an invitation I'll take you up on.
Me too.
Here you go, Harold.
Right.
Carla, you finished with those?
Just one more, and I'm all through.
Congratulations. I couldn't be happier than if it were my own house.
Oh, now, you know you're going to always be welcome there.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you, Harold.
I know that you have now ended up with quite a dream home.
Yeah, and we are packed and ready to move in today.
Oh, speaking of which, we better get out of here fast.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Harold, if there's anything else that we need to sign.
I'll let you know.
Okay, good. All right, thanks again. See you guys later.
Take care. Bye-bye.
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 Those two make me feel higher than a cloud.
Gee whiz, I never would have known.
Kind of makes you feel that maybe marriage wouldn't be so terrible after all, doesn't it, Harold?
Not exactly. Why don't you file these?
You know, I kind of like the idea of you giving me a son. But I'll tell you what, if it's a girl, I won't return her.
Oh, well, I hope not.
I mean, why should I? We'll just order a boy for the next time.
All right.
You know I don't believe in raising an only child.
Yeah, well, I can understand why, because you practically had to raise me for these past few months. I mean, I was very childish and stubborn.
Hey, now hold on. Every time you were stubborn and childish, I'm afraid I was too.
You were?
Yeah. Well, it's sort of like what we read. The law of reciprocity. You reap what you sow, you get what you give. Mm-hmm. Remember, I walked out on you, which is about as childish as you can get.
Yeah, but I was to blame. You know what is really ironic, though?
What?
Is that I almost got what I feared the most. Being left alone. No family, no husband, no baby.
No demands? No responsibilities?
Yeah, which means no life. And I was really deceived by my own thoughts. I mean, I thought that the deception was that you and Mom kept telling me I was almost raped, which was the truth. No, it was all my fear and my guilt and my pride. And it almost ruined us. It almost destroyed us, Ben.
But it didn't, Lori. It didn't. Fear and deception can't destroy our lives as long as they belong to Jesus. For he is the truth.
And the light. The light that shines through the darkness of your mind.
Exactly. Now listen, I've got to get a move on because I've got a long day ahead of me.
At the clinic?
And at the hospital. And in therapy for this hand of mine.
Wait a minute, hold it. What about your lunch?
I'll eat on the run.
No, that is not good for an expectant father.
Well, I know, but if I don't, I won't be able to make my rounds at the hospital, which is a surefire way of getting a not so pleasant memo from Lester Lewis.
Yeah.
Besides, I need to check on an appendectomy patient of mine.
All right, well, just this once. You will be coming back home to me tonight, won't you?
You're two going to the living room, Monk. Just follow Jean.
Watch your steps, son. The blind can't lead the blind.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard that, Mom.
You know, we'd unload much faster if I was helping.
Well, you are. Somebody's got to be a traffic signal.
I just wish they'd hurry up and bring everything in. I have to unpack and then have to sort.
Oh, now, this is a big house. You can't whip every room into shape in one day.
No, but she's sure gonna try, ain't you?
Not just the rooms either.
Okay, so maybe I am expecting too much, but can you blame us? For once, we have something that's ours, something that of our own, not just a room for us and a room for Jimmy.
You mean like hot was it a duplex?
No, that's not what I meant at all. Oh, we loved being with you, but we couldn't stay forever, not with the baby coming.
Well, you know, Carla, there's always room for one more at my house.
All the boxes left go to the kitchen, except this one.
Well, what room is it marked for?
It ain't.
Well, let's just open it up and see.
Ooh, who robbed the china cabinet?
Now be careful with that. It's from...
Hi, Paula. They're pretty, aren't they? They're for you.
For me?
Mm-hmm. Well, I stopped by earlier, but I noticed that you were still sleeping, and I looked around, and I didn't see that you had one single flower. So I had to do something about that. There you go.
What do you want from me?
Just to make sure that you're safe and all right.
Why?
Why shouldn't I?
You just came back here to give me the 3rd degree again.
Well, there are still some questions that have been left unanswered. The main one being, who was the man who forced his way into your room?
Nobody forced a way in here except for you. And that nosy doctor from the clinic.
My son-in-law, Dr. Martin.
I should have known you were related.
Look, Paula, we're only here to help you.
I don't need your help.
Sure you don't. That's why you're confined to this hospital bed.
Oh, not me. I can get up and walk out of here anytime I get the urge.
You better not try it. And for that over-anxious friend of
Who
yours...
still remains a mystery, Ben.
Oh, I knew that's why you came in here. You could have just saved your money for the flowers. They look cheap anyway.
Well, I'll just leave you with your patient, Doctor.
Right. I'll talk to you a little later on, Terry.
Okay. I'll check in on you later, Paula.
She was only trying to be nice.
That's her problem, not mine.
Tell her about it.
All right. I'll write her a thank you card. Are you satisfied?
Great. You'll have the next 4 days in here to write one.
What? Are you out of your mind?
No. I think that's sufficient time for your recuperation. In fact, it's quite reasonable for an
Your
appendectomy.
reasoning? That only leaves me an open target here if he cares.
If he comes back? Paula, who is he? Listen, the police could
Look, Doc, I take back what I said about your in-law. All right? Anything. Just sign me out of here before it's too late, okay?
Hey, man, it was an accident.
Accident, you broke it.
Oh, now, Carla, honey, just a moment. It slipped when you went to grab a hold of it. Now, just don't get yourself all worked up about a little old mishap.
That little mishap happens to be a present from Aunt Loretta. Now, where am I going to find another vase like it? It was an antique.
Look, I swear, Jean, it was just an
Monk,
accident.
just take it easy now. I believe you.
Yes, you would, wouldn't you?
Carla, would you quit getting all excited about this? Now, things usually get broken in the process of moving.
Yeah, I nearly broke my leg taking this mess off the truck. I bet you wish I had, don't you?
Monk, hey, now come on.
I mean, why not? You know, better me than the family heirloom, right? Besides, it took up less space and it was something you could brag on.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Monk. Now, just let me tell you something. In this family, people are more important than things. And that's one order that won't be reversed.
Mama's right. I'm sorry, Monk.
Well, I guess I could have kept a better grip on it. Well, look, maybe I could glue it back together or something. You know, I'm pretty good at putting puzzles together.
No, don't. Just let it go.
Well, at least I can do is sweep it up.
Leave it. I'll clean it up later.
Well, all I have to do...
Leave it! Just leave it alone. I'll get a broom. There's one in the kitchen.
Well, I guess I better go help her find that broom.
Hey, what's the price tag on this,
Mark,
Jane?
would you forget about that
No,
stuff?
man, hey, I'm gonna pay her for it.
With what?
It's just as soon as I get a job.
Monk, you need to save your money. And listen, don't hold this thing against Carla. Now, she probably would have said the same thing if Jimmy would have broke that.
Yeah, but his name is Rattlin, and mine ain't.
She's gonna come around. Just give her some time. Come on, let's go on out here and finish unloading everything. Let's go.
I don't care how much you argue. I will not sign a release until I'm convinced you're ready to walk out of here.
If I stay here, that may never happen. I have got to get out of Kingsley, and I mean fast. If I don't, I am a dead person.
Security has been notified. There is no way this guy can slip back in.
He will. If he has to walk through the walls to get to me, believe me, he will.